Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Vandeham Sri Guru Sri Juta Padakamalam.
This Bhagavad-gita is the science of Krishna consciousness. Nobody can become Krishna conscious simply by mundane scholarship.
Yes, simply because you have got some titles, MA, PhD, DSc, you will understand Bhagavad-gita. It is not possible. This is transcendental science. It requires different senses to understand. And that sense you have to create, you have to purify by rendering service. Otherwise, even great scholars, like so many doctors and PhD, they mistake what is Krishna. They cannot understand. It is not possible. Therefore, Krishna comes as he is. Ajopi sannabhyatma. Although he is unborn, he comes to make us know how God is. God.
One must be fortunate enough to associate with a person who is in pure consciousness. A Krishna-conscious person has realized knowledge by the grace of Krishna.
Yeah, by the grace of Krishna, not by academic qualification. We have to acquire the grace of Krishna. Then we can understand Krishna. Then we can see Krishna. Then we can talk with Krishna. Then we can do everything. He is a person. He is the supreme person. That is the Vedic injunction. Nitya nityanam chetana chetananam. He is the supreme person or the supreme eternal. We are all eternal. Now we being encased within this body, we are meeting birth and death. But actually we have no birth and death. We are eternal spirit soul. And according to my work, according to my desire, I am transmigrating from one kind of body to another body, another body, another body. This is going on. Actually I have no birth and death. This is explained in the Bhagavad-gita, in the second chapter you have read. Najate namriyate va. The living entity never takes birth or never dies. Similarly, God is also eternal. You are also eternal. When you establish your eternal relationship with the eternal, complete eternal, Nitya Nityanam, Chetana Chetananam, He is the supreme living entity amongst the living entities. He is the supreme eternal amongst the eternal. So, by Krishna consciousness, by purifying your senses, this knowledge will come and you will see God.
A Krishna-conscious person has realized knowledge by the grace of Krishna because he is satisfied with pure devotional service. By realized knowledge, one becomes perfect. By such perfect knowledge, one can remain steady in his convictions. But by academic knowledge, one is easily deluded and is confused by apparent contradictions. It is the realized soul who is actually self-controlled, because he is surrendered to Krishna. He is transcendental because he has nothing to do with mundane scholarship.
Yes. Even one is illiterate. Even he does not know what is ABCD, he can realize God, provided he engages himself in this submissive, transcendental, loving service. And one may be very learned, high scholar, but he cannot realize God. God is not subjected to any material condition. He is Supreme Spirit. Similarly, the process of realizing God is also not subjected to any material condition. It is not that because you are poor man, you cannot realize God. Or because you are very rich man, therefore you shall realize God. No. Because you are uneducated, therefore you cannot realize God. No, that is not. Because you are highly educated, therefore you can realize God. No, that is not. He is unconditioned. Apratihata. Savai pungsa paro dharma. In the Bhagavad it is said, that is first class religious principle. Bhagavad does not mention that this Hindu religion is first class, or Christian religion is first class, or Mohammedan religion is first class, or any other religion. We have created so many religions. But Bhagavad says that religious principle is first class. Which one? Savai pungsa paro dharma jato bhakti radhokhaje. That religion which helps you to advance your devotional service and love of God. That's all. That is the definition of first class. Now, we do not analyze that this religion is first class, that religion is last class. Of course, according to as I have told you, that there are three qualities in the material world. So according to the quality, the religious conception is also created. But the purpose of religion is to understand God and to learn how to love God. That is the purpose. Any religious system, if it teaches you how to love God, then it is first class. Otherwise it is useless. You may prosecute your religious principles very rigidly and very nicely, but your love of God is nil. Your love of matter is simply enhancing. That is no religion. According to Bhagavad verdict, savai pungsa paro dharma jato bhakti radhokhaje apratihata ahitaki apratihata. That religious system has no cause and without any impediment. If you can reach such system of religious principle, then you will find that you are happy in all respect. Otherwise, there is no possibility. Savai pungsa paro dharma jato bhakti radhokhaja. Radhokhaja, God's another name is adhokhaja. Adhokhaja means that conquers all materialistic attempt to see God. Adhokhaja. Akhaja means experimental knowledge. You cannot understand God by experimental knowledge. No. Well, you have to learn in a different way. That means by submissive oral reception and rendering transcendental loving service. Then you can understand God. So any religious principle which teaches and helps you to develop your love of God without any cause. I love God because He supplies me very nice things for my sense gratification. That is not love. Without any love. God is great. God is my Father. It is my duty to love Him. That's all. No exchange. God gives me my daily bread, therefore I love God. No. Daily bread God gives even to the animals, cats and dogs. That is, God is Father of everyone. He supplies food to everyone. So that is not love. Love is without reason. Even God does not supply me daily bread, I love God. That is love. That is love. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says like that. Aslishya bapadartang pinastama. Either you embrace me, or you trample me down on your feet, or you never come before me. I become broken-hearted without singing. Still I love you. That is pure love. When we come to that stage of loving God, then we will find all full of pleasure. As God is full of pleasure, you are also full of pleasure. That is the perfection. Wow. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,